Welcome back, students. It is Miss Graham here, and I hope you guys are doing well and had a fantastic week. So today is our last unit of soccer. So I'm going to be taking you guys through our last soccer lesson. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a soccer ball, and then as per usual, you don't have to use a soccer ball if you don't have access to one, a goal. And once again, if you don't have access to a goal, you can use a laundry basket, a suitcase, or anything along the lines of that, or like a crate. Cones or like markers, so cups, like plastic cups, poly spots if you have any of those. And for our health related activity, you will need dumbbells or any type of weighted household items. So some examples could be water bottle, like a water bottle full of ice and water. My favorite are like laundry detergent cans. Those will work as well. And you will need a partner for a lot of these activities today. So first, Mr. Cruz is going to show us our instant activity.
Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cruz here. I'm going to be teaching an instant activity this week. It's going to be a juggling review from last class with a little challenge aspect to move off of last class. So we're going to start with our ball. Just like last time, just drop it, pop it right back up, drop it, pop it. Use our thighs too, right back up, right back up. Remember for our cues, we're going to lock our ankle, so it pops up, and catch it. Same with the thigh, pop, catch. For some challenge aspect, we're just going to see how many we can do. So let's see if I can do 3 on my right foot. 1, 2, 3, catch. Left foot. 1, 2, 3. Close one. Got that. And then same with the thighs. 1, 2, 3. Challenge ourselves if we're going to use some other body parts, like our shoulders. We can toss it, pop it up, catch it, toss it, pop it up, catch it. In soccer, we can't use our hands, we can use our shoulders. So yeah, just try to see how many you're doing. So just use any parts of your leg to try to keep the ball up. You can go back and forth between your feet, your thighs. Pop it up higher to get to your thigh. If you can, pop it up to the shoulder. Keep going.
Alrighty, so I'm going to give you guys a minute or two, or about 30 seconds to get any materials you need. But as per usual, pause the video if you need any more time to gather your equipment. So for the first minute, we're just going to focus on juggling with our thighs. So when I start the timer, we're going to juggle with our thighs. Awesome job, students. And for this next minute, we are going to juggle with our feet and thighs. So you're now allowed to use your feet. Okay, go ahead and begin. Okay, and for our last minute, what we are going to do is we are going to now add the shoulders. So it's going to be our thighs, feet, and shoulders, but it's going to be a little challenge where you're going to try and make sure the ball does not touch the ground. So you're going to make a mental count of how many times the ball touches the ground, and you're going to try and keep that number as low as possible. So go ahead and begin. Okay, nice job. And you guys are gonna have a little break as I explain the activity. So what we are going to do today, so we are going to review all of the skills that we have learned and practiced so far in our soccer unit, and we are going to end with a culminating activity that combines all of the skills that we have learned so far. So the skills that we will review are soccer juggling, which we just did, dribbling, passing, trapping, and shooting. But first, as per usual, we always have our health related fitness activity that I'm going to take you guys through. And the main fitness component is muscular strength. So, muscular strength differs from muscular endurance because it is commonly something that we do when we're trying to lift a heavy object maybe once or twice. It's not something that needs to be done for a sustained period of time.
Welcome back, students. It's Miss Graham, and for our health-related fitness activity, we're going to be doing a muscular strength activity. So muscular strength is something that can be built by doing exercises with heavy weights in more of a lower rep range. And why muscular strength is important, it lets us lift heavy objects throughout our day, such as helping your parents carrying groceries, or move furniture or anything like that. So it's important to build our muscular strength. So I'm going to be taking you guys through 4 different good exercises that target multiple muscle groups at the same time. So what you'll need is you will either need a dumbbell, or you can use common household items such as a water bottle filled with ice and water because it makes it heavier. Or you can also use laundry detergent bins as well. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is a goblet squat. So what you want to do is you want to grab your weight by your chest. You want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to drop your rear end to at least your knees need to bend to 90 degrees, and then you're just going to stand right up. The next exercise we're going to do is an overhand shoulder press. So you're going to take your 2 dumbbells, whether that's 2 water bottles or dumbbells or other objects. You want to hold them with a nice overhand grip, and you're just going to raise them above your head and bring them back down. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 of these. Okay, the next exercise is a bent over row that targets mainly our back, but as well as our bicep muscles. So what we're going to do is I suggest using a bench to get your body parallel, but you don't have to. You don't have access to one. You're going to pick up your weight with your palm facing inwards. You're going to row the weight up and by bending your elbow and releasing it back by straightening it. And you're just going to repeat that. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 on each side. The last exercise is push-up. So what we're going to do is you're welcome to start in a modified position. Mr. Pierce. But you don't have to. You can be up on all fours. Your arms should be about shoulder width apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend your elbows to at least 90 degrees and push up. We're going to do 2.
Alrighty. So the first exercise we are going to do is the goblet squat, and we're going to do 3 sets of 10 for these. And since muscular strength is something that is very also personal to our fitness levels, I'm just going to have a timer running for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and you have that time to get 3 sets of 10 done. But if you don't get your 3 sets of 10 done, that's no big deal. But it's good to take at least about 20 to 30 seconds in between each set. And to clarify in the video, your muscles that this exercise targets are your quads, hamstring, and glutes. And if you need the cues, they're on the screen to refer to. Okay, you should be beginning your last set about right now. Okay, awesome job. If you didn't get 3 sets of 10 done, you can pause the video and finish that. Or if you need a little bit of more rest before we move on to the next exercise, you can do that as well. So next we have the overhead shoulder press. We are going to do 3 sets of 8, and the target muscles for these are your shoulders and triceps. And remember to be very controlled and slow on these movements. Okay, awesome job. This is our second to last exercise. We have the single arm row. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 on each arm, and our target muscles are our back and bicep muscles. And each round or set, if you want to challenge yourself and lift a heavier object, that you're more than welcome to do so. Awesome job. And we have one last exercise, and it is everyone's favorite, push-ups. And 1 minute and 30 seconds should be enough time for you guys to get 2 sets of 10. So hopefully you finish around the minute mark, so you'll have about 30 seconds of rest before we move on to our soccer activity. 30 seconds left. You should be finished, but it's okay if you aren't. But really take these last 30 seconds to rest up before we get moving again. Okay, awesome job. And now Mr. Shyok is going to explain our red light, green light activity.
All right, class. Today for activity 1, we're going to be working on a little game we like to call red light, green light. So we're going to be practicing dribbling a ball. And when I say green light, you're going to dribble forward. And then when I say red light, you're going to stop. So here I'm going to take you through the process. So here's our ball today. So unfortunately, we had to make the adaptation to be inside today because of the unfortunate weather. So we're going to be using a smaller ball to fit the indoors. And when I say stop, you're going to want to put your foot on top of the ball to stop it from rolling. So here we go. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. And stop.
Okay, now we are going to begin the activity. So remember, when I say red light, we're just going to stop and stop the ball. And then when I say green light, we are going to practice our good dribbling skills we've been working on. for the past couple weeks. So when I start the timer, we will begin. So green light. Red light. 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 Alrighty, and then we're going to do that again. And this round, what we're going to do is that we are going to change our speed. So when I say green light, you're gonna dribble at a fast pace. And when I say yellow light, you're gonna go at a slower pace. And when I say red light, we're gonna stop and trap the ball. Okay. So yellow light, green light, yellow light, red light, yellow light, red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, yellow light, green light, and red light. So one thing I want you guys to think about, was it easier to stop and trap the ball when you were dribbling at a faster pace or a more moderate, slow pace? And for our last round, we're gonna go back to just the red light and green light, but we're gonna change our pathway. So we're gonna dribble in a zigzag pathway. Which we have been practicing these past couple weeks. So when I start the timer, you may begin. Oh, never mind. Okay, now you may go. Okay, awesome job, guys. And now we are going to start our next activity that Miss Levy is going to introduce.
Hey class, Miss Corey here, and today's lesson we're going to have a partner pass in front of us, and then we're going to shoot. So it's going to be a leading pass to a shot on goal. However, today, since it's raining outside and I don't have a soccer ball, we're going to use this volleyball, and I'm just going to show you how to do it indoors in case it's raining where you are. So today I have my partner Gabe, and I'm going to have Gabe stand off to the side, and he's going to start with the ball. He's gonna take the ball, step with his non-dominant foot, bring his right foot or his dominant foot through the ball,
and pass it out in front of me a tiny bit. So then when I see the ball, I'm going to do something called a one touch. So if he gives me the ball really slowly, I'm going to just one touch and hit it with the inside of my foot. So then when it's all together, it's going to look something like this. Over and over again. We're going to do it one more time. And there we go. Now, everyone can practice that at home. Try it outside if you can. Try it on a target. I aimed it towards the phone, but use whatever you feel comfortable with and how fast you feel having your partner pass with you. All right, good job, everyone.
Alrighty, just to review the activity, the four things you want to focus on is planting, stepping, your shoelaces, hitting the ball with your shoelaces, and swinging and following through with your leg to the ball. So as Miss Levy said, you want a lot of space to really get the full potential out of this activity, but it's okay if you have to modify and play inside your house if it's raining like a day like today. And you also will need a partner for this activity. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to get any of that situated. But when I start the timer, we're going to start at a nice slow pace. So ask your partner to pass the ball to you at a slow pace so you can really make sure you are shooting correctly. Okay, and then this round, ask your partner to pass you a little bit faster, so you have to work on your reaction time and being able to move your body to where it needs to be in a faster manner. Okay, and for the last minute, we are going to do a little challenge activity. So if you were outside and you were have a goal that you can set up or make a target on a fence, that will work the best. And what you're going to do is that when you receive the ball from the pass, you're going to shoot and aim for that target and count how many times that you can make it to the target. So go ahead and begin. Okay, awesome job, guys. And now we're on to our final culminating activity.
How you guys doing? I'm Mr. Cole. And I'm Mr. Treves. Today we're going to be doing a collaboration. Today we're going to be doing a couple of different things. We're going to be doing passing, trapping, and shooting. I'm going to be responsible for passing. And I'll be responsible for dribbling through these trees, which we're going to reenact with cones. So, yeah, let's get started. First, you want to place the ball down somewhere where you have enough room to move around. And then you can start. And you want to use both legs to dribble. And you don't want to kick the ball too hard. You want to have it like 3 to 5 feet in front of you. And I'm going to pass it to Darius here. He's going to pass it back to me. I'm going to trap and then shoot.
Alrighty, and go ahead and pause this video if you need to set up cones to mark how you're going to dribble through them or gather any other materials. And you will need a partner once again for this activity. So to review, what we're going to do is first you are going to dribble, then pass to your partner. Your partner is going to trap the ball, pass back to you, and you are going to shoot, then retrieve the ball. So for this first round, we're going to go through it nice and slow. And when we shoot the ball and pass it, we are going to pass with our dominant foot. Okay, awesome job. Now we are going to repeat this activity, but this time you're going to alternate between shooting and passing with your dominant foot and then going to pass and shoot with your non-dominant foot. So you may go ahead and begin. Okay, and this will be the last thing that we're going to do today. So we're going to do the same activity, but this time when we're going to take at least 3 to 5 steps away from our target. So when we shoot, we have to shoot with more force so our ball makes it to the target. You may begin. Awesome job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that activity, putting all of the skills that we have learned so far into one fun activity. So just to review of our lesson, so what we did today is that we practiced and put together all of the skills that we have learned so far in our soccer unit. So as in a quick little assessment for us, what you're going to do is that you are going to upload a video of you performing activity 3, since that activity combined all of the skills, to Flipgrid. And the link will be in the description box. So just go ahead and click on that, record yourself, have a parent record you and your partner doing that activity. And for next class, sadly, this was our last soccer unit, and we will begin our fitness unit next week. I believe it's flexibility that we're going to start with. And just to give you guys a quick little preview is that there are 5 fitness components. We're going to probably be focusing on the 4. So flexibility, muscular endurance, muscular strength, and cardiorespiratory endurance. And the 5th one is body composition, but you can't really do many fun fitness activities with that one. So those will be the activities that we will be focusing on. So I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you guys next week.